Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 36 of Europa Universalis IV as France. We're currently not at war anymore. We're still trying to recover some of our manpower and rebuild our forces. We are quite short on units. I would like to try and sort out some of my unit composition at the moment. I like to try and go for this sort of stack of 10 to 4. Let's see if we can create one of those stacks. We've almost got one here that we could do. Let's go and split this army off. So we've got, we don't want the whole lot, we just like, you know, 10, the 2 cavalry, and 4 of the cannons. So we're going to select this unit and we'll march you over here to Champagne. There we go. So there is a standard stack of 16, which I quite like. It's a little bit OCD. We may have similar or different compositions in the future. Now, you are a really bad army composition because you are mainly cannons. And you need to be a 10-2-4 as well. So what we'll do is we will go over here. We will split off 1 cannon. And you are going to move in here. So we can either gain 500 and odd ducats, which is very nice, but we get a minus 15% national tax modifier, which is not so nice. Or we can lose a stability and 1 papal influence. Either way, it sucks, but I'm going to accept the stability because we can pay to get that back up. That's absolutely fine. Let's go in here. Stability and expansion. 142 to boost stability, but we'll go ahead and do that. Minus 4 national unrest, which is really, really nice. That's going to proc in 60 years, possibly. So what we basically have at the moment is an awful lot of cannons, but no cavalry to go with them. So let's try and make another group. So we need 9 infantry and 2 cavalry, and we can certainly afford to do that. So we want infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll get ourselves a couple of cavalry. And that'll let us make another stack of 16 there. We are going to try and get ourselves some additional ships as well. England still have a massive navy. They've got 12 heavies derping around there in the English Channel. And we don't want England to get too scary. Bear in mind, of course, we may well end up in wars with England that we don't want to because they are starting to colonise the eastern states, which means we'll probably end up with some... colonial wars that we don't really want to get going. So let's just move these 2 ships together. We'll group them up. We'll tell them to go and protect the Lubeck trade node with everybody else. Yeah, we'll get the extra tariffs. What are we up to now on our monthly income? 32.21. Got a feeling that some of that fleet might not have helped. Let's go ahead and get this fleet, actually. Let me go and split it in half. And half of this fleet is going to go and protect the trade in... not the North Sea. What about the English Channel? English Channel. Yeah, protect trade in the English Channel. We'll see if we can get some more money that way. So we've got our little army forming up here. And if we go and drop you on that tile, and we will take this 1 solitary infantry and move you in there as well. Lots and lots of pop-ups. I know these pop-ups do get annoying, but sometimes they're just so useful. So let's go ahead and group that. We are just missing the cannons. So we want to take split and take the group. Oh, you just never get it right, do you? There's a group of right. I'll just do it the easy way. Would have been much easier if I'd have just gone create new unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Select this unit and move over here. Okay, that'll be another stack of 16. So that just leaves us with 7 cannons, basically, that we need to sort out a group for. So let us go and group you guys up. So we can build another... What are we under? Still well under our force limit. Let's go ahead and build our standard 16 again. And I need to find the ones that are building the cannons. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we don't need the cannons. And it'll just build up the rest of the men. Fantastic. Provincial unrest. Convert France. Protestant zealots. Marbeheim. Well, we are converting them, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Not too worried about that. Diplomats. Sucking up to Portugal. We haven't sucked up to Switzerland for a while. Let's keep doing that. What we could do, could always designate Switzerland a march. That'd be quite useful. Because if you designate somebody as a march, they basically get a huge amount of additional manpower. You can't annex a march, though, which is the only problem. And if you stop them from being a march, you take a massive, like, diplomatic penalty with them. So you do have to consider, if you're going to make someone a march, it really needs to be someone that you're probably not planning to annex in the future. So there you go. If I were to do it, the vassal of Switzerland will become a march. A march doesn't pay any taxes to their overlord, and the overlord can't annex them. Not that it matters anyway, because obviously Switzerland's only 2 provinces. Probably wouldn't get a lot of tax money from them. But the march also gets the following bonuses. They get 25% national manpower modifier. They get 20% manpower recovery speed, 30% land force limit modifier, 30% naval force limit modifier, which of course is pointless on Switzerland because they don't have a navy, and plus 20% for defense. But it's probably not worth doing. Could we at any point ever really annex them? They are our vassal. If we got our reputation with them high enough, we probably could. What is our current diplomatic reputation? Yeah, we've still got that annexed subject, so it's on -3. That does go away over time. 4th of July 1570, so it's only 3 years before annexed subjects goes away, so it's not going to be too bad at all. So we've got that little army here. We want to go ahead and take 4 cannons, so we can just split that, and one of the groups will have 4 cannons in it. So 4 cannons, you can come across and join this group. And then we've got 3 cannons left, and we are still under our limit. Our limit's actually just gone up slightly. But if I was to make that a full 16, that would require us going slightly over our force limit. And you know what? I don't actually mind doing that right now. We could go ahead and get rid of some of the units that we have over in America. But there again, having these units over here can be quite useful defensively. Obviously, this is not our land anymore, technically. It belongs to... France, to French Nouvelle Flandre, but we can hang around in here. It still counts as being our land technically. We have permanent open borders with them. How long is our truce against these guys? Truce will expire. Castilian West Indies 69. I hope we don't have too many fights against them. November 1969. We might be able to take them. We'll see how things go with that. Not convinced. Do I want to get rid of a few men over here? I'm not too sure. I can afford to be over my force limit, to be honest. I'm making enough money to... being 3 men over the force limit is neither here nor there. So, 10 admin power or 10 prestige. We will take the... Well, let's take the prestige because I don't fight wars all that often. So it's harder to get prestige. So, let us go ahead. We've got 3 cannons. Let's go and build my little standard 19. I wish they'd have the templates under your land units and the mercenaries separate. Because I always look at the bottom and go to click here. Let's build in Orleans. And we don't want 1 of the cannons because we've already got 3 of them. So that'll put us a little bit over our force limit. But it shouldn't be too bad. I think we actually got up to speed 4 at the moment because there's not an awful lot going on. Natives lose ferocity. We've got 200 opinion with Portugal, so we don't need you there anymore. Still got a couple of free diplomats. Milan hate me, hardly surprising. What about Austria? Austria don't hate me nearly as much as they should, you know. I mean, they hate me quite a bit. What about someone like Brandenburg? They're probably too far away to get anything decent going on with them, but having Brandenburg as an ally at some point could be really, really useful. It's not like I'm doing anything else useful with my diplomats, so let's get another diplomat sucking up to Brandenburg. I'll probably leave one of my diplomats free, simply because it would be nice to be able to declare war on somebody if we need to. Okay, so that unit has all formed up. You're going to go ahead and... oh, no, we've still got the cannons coming in because they move a little bit more slowly. You're going to go ahead and join up over there. And then we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 identical stacks of 16 units, which as soon as you start losing a few battles doesn't really help any. Oh, we've got cavalry there that didn't arrive. Oh, do we have an extra cavalry here? Did I miscount somewhere? We have an extra cannon for some reason. Did I screw it up? Apparently I did. Let me go ahead and just take one of those cannons away, because I don't want to be too heavily over my force limit. One thing that does annoy me is if you disband units, the manpower doesn't go back into the pool, which is a little bit odd. We could go to war with Austria at some point and see if we can take Artois. What about Hainaut? They still really don't like me. CB, have a claim, border fiction, neighbouring heretic religion, no positive modifiers at all. I don't really care on that one. We could try and suck up with them a little bit. Let us go and try and improve relations where we can. Now, how is the papacy going? Yeah, we're still not doing it, are we? So let's go ahead and remove that mission. Obviously, it's not going to happen for us, so let's go ahead and get rid of that right now. Massachusetts has become self-sustaining. Very nice. So we can now move down to Delaware. Tax base of 4. So let's keep heading south. Can never have too much grain, apparently. Natives rising up, fairly standard. Conversion successful. We have other provinces we could potentially convert. Provence. Wow, we're actually starting to get a little bit of religious spread now, which is a bit of a pain. A religious unity is still at 107%, which is nice. But the religion is spreading. Takes quite a lot of time to convert as well. And that's going to mean political unrest in Provence, probably. Yep, so we can solve that by moving some units into Provence, and that should stop that from happening. So let's grab you guys, move you down there. 200 extra settlers in Delaware. Yep, fine. Oh, corrupt viceroys. So we can either minus 10% global tariffs for 5 years or gain 2 inflation. We will lose the global tariffs because I am probably getting ready to buy a lot of stuff. Slightly over my force limit, but doesn't matter. We're still over on this group for some flipping reason. Why is that? I don't know how I managed to stuff this up. Right, you move away from there. Why have we got so many extra cannons? Oh, I had 3. I should have stopped 2. I should have stopped 3 from building, not 1 from building. That's where it all went wrong. What an idiot. Okay, let's group those guys up and get rid of them. That stack is going to be fine. I knew there was something wrong with the math when I did it, and I just couldn't figure what I'd done wrong. And now I can. So let's get rid of you. So we are slightly over our force limit. Only by 4, it's not going to cost us all that much. We are still building up our manpower. A lot of money in the bank. We'll get a few buildings. Still definitely want to get a few barracks where we can. So there's a 60 there, there's a 60, a 60, a 60, a 60. And another 60. There's a 64. That'll probably do. Right, our lot of truce is ending here. Truce with Castile has ended. Truce with Portugal has ended. Now, while we're still quickly paused, has my truce ended with... No, November. My truce with these guys ends. And... Oh, they're allied with Powhatan, who are... Where exactly? Can't see them. Yeah, I don't know where they are. If I was to bring a massive army over here, I could really easily defeat the natives, but we'll wait until we've got a little bit more power. So, the nation of Portugal has requested we come to their aid in the second Bahmani conquest of Goa against the Bahamas and the Hasban. This is a defensive war where we need to help our ally. So who exactly? Let's just accept. It's probably somebody down here. How do I select you? Oh, right. All the buttons. Okay, let's pause. Okay, what have we got here? Established penal colony in Umani. So it would give us +3 local unrest, but plus 10% settler increase. Or we'll just lose the admin power, just to keep it simple. So what have we got going on over here? That's just peasants. Right, here's this war. Nope, still didn't do it right. It is right-click, isn't it? Hold down right button. Diplomacy, mark, go to capital province. Oh, right. So we're of course, Bahamas. We're over here in India. And who's the other one? Yeah. Do you know what, Portugal? Is that Portuguese province? Yeah, US for all you get. I'm not getting involved in that. Not a chance. Mission, what do we have? Establish the National Guard. Select this mission as your mission and gain 20 army tradition. Ile-de-France has to have a regimental camp. We can probably manage that. We can't annex Lorraine yet. Let's go ahead and do that. 20 army tradition is going to be awesome. Let's try and find our home city because I've lost it. Fish. Tariffs. So, regimental camp. There we go. Let's get that built. New ideas we can invest in. We can invest in another expansion idea. Now, what do we like on our admin tech? We are still ahead of time. So, we could go ahead and get minus 10% recruitment time. It's not the most useful of things, but, I mean, we do want to get some of this other stuff later on. +1 diplomatic relations is nice. Global trade power is nice. Permanent CB against advanced non-pagan nations in Asia and Africa. That's not going to be all that useful to us, but it would be nice to get some more stuff in here. Saying that, if we save up until we can get our next admin tech, we can get another idea group. And that may be more useful to us than some of this stuff is now. But I would like to get this one up to at least the diplomatic relations +1. But I think I'm going to sit on that for now. Maybe we'll see what happens when we're no longer ahead of time. Shouldn't have to worry about any wars over here. We should be fine. Our truce with Picot has ended. Truce with Huron has ended. Now, we could go back in over here and... Yeah, look, England are starting to spread. We could go back in and declare a war on these guys. But they do have an ally now. In fact, we can't declare a war because all of my diplomats are currently busy. But they are allied with these guys. And I don't think we actually know where they are right now. Do we? Ha ha ha! Ah! Oh, that is amazing. You come away from Brandenburg. You're definitely coming away from Brandenburg. Oh, let's unpause. We'll go down a speed. And as soon as you get back, there we go. We are going to declare war. You only have one ally. So let's go ahead and declare. We're going to march in there instantly and smash you to pieces. It should be easy enough. Come on, don't let me down, autosave. There we go. We've won that fight there. So let us split this group in half and move one stack down here. And that should be that done. New mission available. Oh, it's a national decision. Pass the Blasphemy Act. We would gain +1 missionary strength, but -1 tolerance of heretics. Let's go ahead and do that, because that will really speed up the time it takes our missionaries to convert some of these provinces. So yeah, some of them we still can't do. Wow, they have a massive number of units there that just came out of absolutely nowhere. That might hurt our colony. It's fine though, because our colonial friends are going to get involved. So we should be able to go ahead and win that. Thankfully with the help that we got from Nouvelle Flandre. So, oh no, we won. And we're just going to chase them back to their own province. This could be their province. That's quite possible, because they've gone somewhere and I don't know where they've disappeared to. Obviously, they had some more units around that have now disappeared, and I don't know where they are. But we are still here, I think, with the Antilles army, so that's fine. Should be able to siege them out quite nicely. Liege wants military access. I haven't got a problem with that. Yep, they're the only two people involved in this. They're at -2 stability. Wow. No wonder we just went and crushed their faces. Yeah, these guys might... This might be another province of theirs over here. We'll stick our leader onto this group at some point once this place here sieges out. What do we like here? These are all still colonies, I think. Colony, colony, colony. Yeah, they're all still building up. That's fine. Just need to keep our eye out for their army in case it comes back, because it's going to be around somewhere. Just don't know where it is. Oh, look, the Antilles are landing more men to help us. Good on you guys. I appreciate the help. Gained a CB against Navarra. Quite nice. Lost a CB against Castile. I thought Navarra weren't separate at this point. I thought they were actually part of... Oh, Navarra are separate. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. I guess we could go ahead and try and suck up to them. I'm not bothered about going to war with them, but it would be really nice if we could make them a vassal. It's quite useful because it is mountainous. So in a war against Castile, holding Girona, Perino, and Navarra basically means that there's a string of mountains you can just sit your troops in and stop them from being able to move any units your way. It's absolutely fantastic when it works out. What have we got? Can't do anything else with you at the moment. We would like to transfer trade power. Won't give us a lot of trade power, but it will give us a little bit of a modifier. And they won't accept an alliance because we're already in an offensive war. Yeah, no, that's understandable. But we will try and improve relations with them. So let's go ahead and improve relations. Won a siege. Let's go over here. Yep, so I don't know what other province they've got. They might not even have another province. It might just be that one, but I don't know where their army went, if that was the case. But we certainly want to wait at least until our truce with Austria has ended. Our truce with Croatia has ended. Now, this is where we see whether or not Austria is going to coalition us. I don't think they are, because if we have a quick look at the coalition map mode... we have no aggressive expansion against us anymore, so that's fine. Not going to worry about Austria. We've won that siege there. Okay, 100% war score. Fantastic. So, let us go ahead and... oh, we don't have a free diplomat anymore. Let's go back over here, just so we can see what we're doing. And where do we want to recall somebody from? We will recall you from Navarra, because I'm going to have to send somebody back there anyway. So, we'll just wait a few days for you to get back from Navarra. And you have done. Truce with a lot of people has ended, so we want to full annexation, 100% war score. What difference does it make? 16. So that would be if we were to just take. Oh, that's that province. Oh, I see. Well, we don't really want that one yet, do we? Because it's a little bit too far away. We just want to try and take that one. We have sieged out both provinces. It is strange that we can't take both. I guess we could try and take that from them directly. No reason why we shouldn't. We are working our way down there. Let's go ahead and send that demand. And then we still have 100% war score over here, so we can go ahead and send that demand. Okay, there we go. 20 army tradition. That's that sorted out. A lot of stuff that needs to be done here. Now, we will need to core these, I think. Oh, no, we don't even need to core it because that one instantly became Nouvelle Flandre. In fact, both of them did, so we don't have to core either of them. That is fantastic. New mission to select. Annex Lorraine, accumulate money, or conquer Metz. Let's just quickly pause up. What would we get for this? 10 prestige for accumulating money. 10 prestige for annexing Lorraine. 10 prestige and 15 admin power for conquering Metz. Where is Metz? Rings a bell. Let's go and have a look. This province here belongs to Austria. Yeah, I think we might leave that one. Annexing Lorraine may be our next step. What was that indulgence act again? Plus tolerance of heretics, but higher stability cost modifier. I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with stability, so I'm going to take that now. We're also going to annex Lorraine. Or attempt to, at least. Lorraine, you are here. Actually, how long have you been my vassal? 62. So there's another couple of years before we can do that. So, or we will need to suck up to them, I suppose. Let's go ahead and improve our relations. And as soon as we get a free diplomat, we can send them down and continue sucking up with Navarra. And, in fact... you guys might as well come back because you are maxed out. So you can go to Navarra and we can offer them an alliance. And they have accepted. And then we'll go ahead and improve relations with Navarra. And might be able to get them as a vassal as well. But once again, somehow, and I have no idea how time manages to pass so quickly when I'm playing this game. Because I don't really keep my eye on the clock. Diplotech cost for 10 years, I don't mind. But we've managed to go well over the 20-minute mark. So I'll just wait until I can improve relations, which I can. And then we will hit port. Oh! Lost a Battle of Conoy. Actually had some rebels pop up over here. Not my rebels, though. So not really my issue. But I will build up a stack of troops so we can go ahead and help them fight that. But in the meantime, let's go back home and just get back on the centre of the territory. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV, and I'll see you on the next video. So until then, goodbye for now.